you are enjoying the show today because we're just getting the craziness going on in the background. But we love you. We love you.
Yeah, sometimes when you agree, let's put it this way, when you agree with us, we love you. We love you when you agree.
Oh my God. Okay, Rose, I must stress this, right? This next article that we're going to share, okay, which is link 12. Now, I have to say this. When I saw this, I know I've said it about a couple of them, but when I saw this particular one, I thought, yes, I had to read it. Because you know when something stands out to you and you're just like, oh my God. But then I saw the opening words of the first paragraph. You know, I nearly had a heart attack. Because you know when you look at something and you're like, oh my God, I feel like I could have written that myself. You know, and it's just, oh my word. So we are sharing again at Ask-Avani-Show. You know what to do. Tell me what you think, people, because I mean, hello, I'm sure there are people out there who are having these experiences,
issues,
and issues, and you can share with us and let us know what you think, because OMG, I nearly died laughing. I was reading it and I was sitting there, you know when it's so strange, you're reading something and you're nodding and you're going, oh my God, that is so strange. And you see, it says 5 signs your best friend forever is actually a fake, and it swears, friend. And you just think, OMG. Because I was looking at that. Remember I said earlier, I don't really entertain the idea of having a best friend, as it were. Because to me, they may be my best friend in the way that we are together, if you like. That's probably the closest I would put it. But I wouldn't call them that. I would refer to them as like a really good friend kind of thing. But I don't know. To me, again, I personally think the best friend term is more for like kids.
Yes.
Or, do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying you shouldn't use it as an adult, but I just don't look at it like that. They may be someone I may hang around with a lot more than I hang around with everyone else, if that makes sense, kind of thing. But I don't know. I mean,
so are you saying that the term, or using the term best friend, is it's a maturity thing? As you mature, but I'm agreeing with you, because I think as you mature, you learn what the meaning of friendship is. So you don't just throw it out there.
No, but if you and that person are so really close, you would know that, that is like what you could use the term best friend, but you wouldn't say it out loud to anyone and everyone around the world. This is my best friend.
Right.
I just didn't say that out loud, but that person would know, I've considered them like my closest friend, or one of my closest friends, which, as I said, is I can count them. Hello.
But that's a good thing. And that's a good way to put it, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say, people, that I saw this and I was reading it again. You know where to go, at Ask-Avani-Show, and I was looking at it and I was thinking, oh my God, because see, when this particular person, remember I told you I had some crazy cuckoos in my life, I was okay, and this one was telling everyone that we were best friends. I'm thinking, hello, heifer, after what you just been doing to me, I should put you on blast for that. But I thought, no, I'm not going to do it, because she was telling everyone, oh, this is my best friend in England, and I'm like, she's crazy. But anyway, they don't stick up for you under any or all circumstances. Now, after the trouble that her and her crazy Jessie was creating, I just thought, you lot have created this excitement, right? And then you're going to turn around and call me your best friend. I know you ill. You need to keep it moving. But it's all right. They don't know when it's time to take control. People, you can read into that however many different ways you want. Because, OMG. Oh my God. They don't care about your problems. Yes, we have spoken about the selfish friends who only come to you when they want your help. They only talk to you when it's for their detriment, for their good, whether it be text message, phone call, whatever. And as far as they're concerned, you're supposed to drop everything and reply straight away with a massive paragraph, or you're supposed to get on the phone to them and just talk to them until your throat runs dry. Do you know what I mean? As we know, this is probably one of the biggest ones. They only call you if they need something from you. This is one of my pet peeves, I have to say. I can even give you an example quickly, K-Rose. Years ago, I was out and about and I got a phone call from someone, I won't name any names now, this is how nice I am, who I hadn't spoken to in a while, and they were like, oh, I've been trying to get hold of you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, now, remember, they haven't really said hello. They haven't asked me how I am. They've just gone straight in, okay, on their life, their problems, their issues. Now, as a friend, you're sitting there or standing around, you're listening, okay? And then, you know when someone says something and then you finally try to find a way to interject? Because I suddenly realised, hold on. So I said, oh, she was talking about her boyfriend. And I thought she was talking about the one that she'd been with before, because I didn't realise that she'd broken up with him, because I said I hadn't spoke to her in a while. And she turned around and she said, oh, he started doing X, Y, and Z. And I said, hold on. So he's brave now. He's getting bright and he's started to escalate from this type of behaviour to something else. And I said, really? And I mentioned his name and she went, oh, no, I'm not talking about him. And I went, who are you talking about then? Because, they'd lost me then. I said, who are you talking about? This whole conversation up to this moment that I finally managed to interject, you've said that. She's like, oh, no, I'm talking about someone else. That's when I knew. I said, you know what? I'm not messing with you again. Because the fact that you have moved on to someone who is like going from the frying pan into the fire, you've gone to someone who's even worse than the last one you had. And if I hadn't have asked you who we were talking about, I would have assumed it was the same person. You know what? No. Because basically what she wanted me to do was say, I'm going to drop everything and come with you, because she wanted to go to court, basically.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, she had to get an injunction on him and all sorts of stuff. I mean,
wow, man, this took a left turn on me, okay.
Yeah, so I just thought, you know what? He definitely ain't your friend. Much less your boyfriend. He ain't right for you. If he's tried to... Anyway. He tried to kill you and all this type of thing. No.
Okay, you dropped this at the... What? Good gosh.
Like I said, she wanted someone to commiserate with and give her advice. But like I said, they don't listen. They don't take it.
Well,
so,
attempted murder is a deal breaker for me.
Okay. With it, because I can't be doing with it. Sometimes you have to know when to step back.
Right.
You just got to know. But people, see now, when I had spoken to her before, this is why this number 5 resonates with that a little bit. Because when I had spoken to her before and I'd said, you need to move on, thinking it was the other person, you need to move on, you need to break the ties, blah, 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 blah. And they were saying, yes, I'm going to do it. And then obviously, they don't keep their word. In this case, not only did they not keep their word, they went out and found someone who was even worse.
Wow.
So you know what? Hello? The moral of the story is good friends are hard to come by and best friends are even harder to have these days, if you want to put it like that. K-Rose.
It's like, do they really exist? That is the question of the day that I will post. Do best friends really exist?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a hot potato if ever there was one, low. Now, we're about to take a short break now, and Avant has something he would like to impart. And you can let us know what you think, because tomorrow, I think this is definitely going to apply for tomorrow, Valentine's Day. Best friend, enjoy. We'll be right back on the other side after this. Hi, this is Avani, UK Soul Queen Diva, and you're tuned into the Ask-Avani-Show on the Get Global Network. Hey, welcome back. Good afternoon. This is the Ask-Avani-Show. Woo! Today's show topic is fun and frolics. Oh my goodness. How do you feel when you always try to help and support people who you thought were real friends, but they turn out to be fake friends? That is the question I have been posing this afternoon. Oh yeah, and I must say again, just to stress people, we are live. Yes, live on SoMetro Radio, SoMetro Talk, Divas on 24, Soul Divas Radio, and SoMetro UK. And there are more stations being added to the network going forward. So this is the place to be with me. People for Diva. Now, you just listen to the Busy Brothers, What a Fool Believes. Now, that was a very apt track, wasn't it, K-Rose?
For today's subject, yes.
Oh, my God. I know we've been having fun and laughing and being crazy, right? But before the break, we were talking about, we were mixing in the element of Valentine's Day with the fake friends versus real friends debate, okay? Because, as we said, as I said, let me just be right. I said that tomorrow night, or tonight and tomorrow, people beware. You may get some very unusual phone calls, or just the straight up booty call from someone you may not have heard from in a while. Okay, beware. Okay, now that song is apt because yes, What a Fool Believes. So don't listen to them when they're telling you that they love you when you ain't heard from them in how many years or months.
But they can still love you.
Yeah, they can love you, but no, because in their mind they love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's because they want to get jiggy. Okay, let's just be real.
Yeah, they want to, get with you.
Yeah, so just look, you don't want it to be 9 months later. Hello, baby Johnny. No, just be careful. just okay. I'm just gonna say that. Because we've had some.
be careful, people. That's what we're saying. Be careful out there, people.
Yeah, be careful. Okay, that's what I'm going to say about that. Because, now, I want to know what you guys think about this next article. It's link 13, K-Rose. Now, as far as I'm concerned, it really brings up a lot of conundrums. And because, again, asking that, another question I want to ask is, can men and women be just friends without it causing problems in other relationships? Because even if you're, quote unquote, just friends with a member of the opposite sex, that can cause all sorts of issues, innit? Because that means there may be other people around you in your circle that ain't really loving that. Maybe they don't believe that you are just friends, or maybe the other person who you're just friends with has an agenda, or maybe you have an agenda and your partner kind of knows that there's something iffy could be going on there in the future if they don't nip it in the bud.
Nip it in the bud.
Yeah, there's many facets to that question. So again, at Ask-Avani-Show, another question for you to let us know, what do you think? Because this best friend, right, quote unquote, I say it, might have designs on your partner. You don't know. And they just want to cause trouble and split you up in the future. So, oh my God! These are the boundaries you have to think about. Again, in light of tomorrow, another situation that may or may not apply. Okay, you just delete as necessary. And it was the comment for this article was just like, basically the story was the person says they've got a new girlfriend and they're also best friends with a girl, and the person they've been best friends with, that girl, they've been friends since high school and they've never done anything, so they're just friends and that's it. But they text all the time and they hang out with each other, and obviously because they get on, they have the same interests. And the problem is, this person says that his friend is really hot, she's really good looking, so he obviously fancies her now as well, and his new girlfriend is extremely jealous. And he's saying that once he spent the entire weekend with his girlfriend and he didn't text or talk with his friend at all, and then his friend texted him as he was leaving his girlfriend's house, wanting to know if he would follow her to the garage or something to pick up her car. Or no, to drop it off to be painted and then give her a lift home. And then he said the girlfriend flipped out and told him no, he can't do it. And that him and his best friend spend too much time together, and it's not normal for a man and woman to be just best friends without something going on. And she deletes text messages and then lies. So she goes through his phone, looks at the messages, and then she lies about it when he asks if his friends text him and all sorts of stuff. Because he's probably not hide nothing from her. We know there's men who like to put some crazy passwords on their phones because they may be hiding something. But anyway, I just thought I would just interject with that. But anyway, I'm going off the topic. Basically, so she texted, and let's see, a group of them went out a couple of weeks ago, and he invited his best friend. The girlfriend texted her and told her they weren't going. Basically, she was trying to keep her away. Okay. And then basically, when he confronted her, his girlfriend, she said, well, I wasn't sure if we were going or not. And he's thinking, well, what do you mean we weren't sure? You knew we were going, sort of thing. And you text her when we were already out and saying that you didn't say it, but basically he knows that she did. Convolution, innit?
Yeah, very much.
But anyway, all he's saying is, first of all, his best friend, the girl, has a boyfriend, and he thinks he is a bit of an a-hole. This is what he says, but it's still her boyfriend, so he has absolutely no problem with their friendship, meaning his best friend's boyfriend has no problem with his girlfriend having a boy as a friend, if that makes sense, people.
Whoa, man, I got so confused in there.
Do you want me to say it again?
Yeah, give me that one again. That one threw me.
His best friend is a girl. So the girl has a boyfriend. Her boyfriend is okay with him, the boy, and his girlfriend, the girl, being friends. So he has no problem. Even though the boy, as in the best friend's boy, doesn't like his best friend who is a girl's boyfriend.
Gotcha.
I know that's confusing. You got me?
Gotcha.
Okay, you got me. Okay, cool. Sorry, people. But basically, he's saying she's been his best friend since high school, so he